You got to now. You got it all figured out, but you don't. How is your 19-year-old ass telling me what the fuck is going on at 39? And what age would you child? That ain't what we talking about. We're not talking about.
Today I am embracing the struggle that I'm going through mentally. I am embracing the anxiety, the stress, and the overthinkingness that I feel about life and who I want to be and what I want to do for my happiness and my sanity. I want to be a leader, entrepreneurial, make my own money, take care of myself and my loved ones, inspire people. But how can I when I'm a mess myself? I want to be great. How do I connect to the greatness? Today I feel unaccomplished. I feel sad. I feel low and hopeless. I'm 19 and I feel behind. I feel like I have so much to do. I've decided I'm not going to college, and that was the hardest part for my outer life. So many questions from so many people. What am I going to do? You're going to make mistakes. You need the education to survive. I just don't feel that's right. Now the people I have looked for advice are the same people who give me anxiety and depression. This is the hardest experience of my life, and I have no guidance.
You know, I want to say this. 20 years from now, you're going to be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than the things that you did. Are you going to let this world beat you up? Are you going to wander through life and not really know your limits? Know how far you can go, know how far you can take it? You're going to limit yourself through society standards and what your path is supposed to be, going through the American dream. Most important thing with anything is having a sense of wonder of who you want to be. 2020 was the time that I had graduated. I was going through so many metamorphoses and so many thoughts. And y'all know that's the time when, the 19 happened. Everything was being shut down. I didn't know what was going to happen. I was supposed to go to college. I was supposed to do a whole lot of things that was supposed to shape my life. I was working a job that I was not happy with. I was waking up every day crying. Today is January 23rd, 2023, apparently. That's what they like to say. Today is XXXTENTACION's Jase's birthday. And I wanted to make this video during the time where I was going through a lot, and I was going through a lot of changes and metamorphoses. Listening to his music actually really gave me strength. So I want to do more and give back, the Helping Hand Challenge. And I want to make sure that I can at least uplift some of y'all spirits when it comes down to this whole journey called life. In this video for anybody who's having a hard time trying to escape the matrix, trying to find the strength and the courage to be able to get out of corporate America, start working for yourself, start growing yourself and your mind and what you want to do, and stand up for who you are. Just like what Albert Einstein said, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep the balance, you got to keep going. You can't just stop. I remember during 2020 when I had graduated and I was working this job and I was so upset, and I was trying to figure out, is this what my life is going to be like? Am I going to have to keep serving people who are emotionally damaged and in a society and a world that is upsetting and imbalanced? Am I going to have to be around people and their emotions, and me being an empath and absorbing everybody's feelings and caring so much and trying to help everybody, not even knowing how to help myself? I finally had to have the courage to quit my job, stop working, it was to the point to where I didn't even care about money. I had $2 in my account. $2. My birthday was coming up. I was like, I could just keep holding on until my birthday. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. The stress, the constant being around people and grown people who are over 40, 30, 50 years old, who are yelling at teenagers because of their emotional imbalance, because of their negative energy that they trying to spread around this earth. It's ridiculous. Are you gonna go your whole life not knowing how far you can take this ride? I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm not going to college. I'm not working a job anymore. I don't even know what I want to do, but I know what I don't want to do. I know that I don't want to keep consistently being in this pattern of day and night and day and night and day and night and waking up serving other people and not serving or feeding myself or feeding my soul. I want to tell y'all that you have the power in yourself. Even if you don't even know what you want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know who I was, and I had to have the strength to find myself. I had to trust in myself and trust in the energy that I can put out and know that what I'm doing right now is not working for me. So I have to change everything. I got to figure out what's wrong. I got to figure out how can I fix this? I didn't have any money. You know that it's so deep to where you don't even care about money anymore. You don't even care about getting that paycheck every 2 weeks. You don't even care about how you look to other people. The judgment of people saying that you're not on the right path and you don't know what you're doing and you're making a huge mistake and you're going to throw away everything that you have built. There is no other person but yourself who will care about your path, your destiny. I'm still growing and I'm still trying to perfect things that I want to achieve in my life. It's a journey, but you find happiness through that. I'm so sick and tired of people walking around not being happy. I walk in a grocery store. I see a 40-year-old man black man who's working behind the counter, and he looks just drained, just like nothing. Nothing's there. I'm not talking about no Christian stuff, no Jesus stuff, but you gotta have faith in yourself and your own personal power. That's what this whole world tries to do. It takes away your personal power. It isolates your passions and the color that lies inside of yourself. Why do you think when you walk into these jobs and into these buildings, you in a room or a box that doesn't have any color in it? When you go to kindergarten, when you're a child, you're in a place that's full with all the colors because it's stimulating you. You find happiness through that. You got to take that chance. You got to be willing to give up money. You got to be willing to give up some things that you normally have. You got to be willing to take that sacrifice. If you want to find happiness, you have to take that step. You got to be able to be that bold. Just like you're bold enough to argue with somebody who has done you wrong. This world, this matrix has done you wrong. So what are you going to do about it? When you let go, there's a moment in time where you won't feel like you know what you're doing. You might feel lost and you can't answer the questions that people want to ask you soon as you let go of this matrix. What are you doing with your life? Finding my happiness. That's all you need to say. Shut off everybody else. Shut off anybody who's trying to invade what you got going on inside of your head. You are 18, 19, 20, 17, 16, 15, and you're starting to see changes in yourself. And you're starting to see changes in this world that's making you feel like, I don't want to be a part of this. I want to be able to I want to be able to have my own personal power. I want to be able to have passive income. I want to be able to make sure I'm taking care of the things that I want to take care of and wake up actually being happy to do something. Wake up and actually be happy to do the things that you love. You're not really doing the things that you love. You're not. You're just doing what is going to make you sustainable. But are you going to live your life for the rest of your life doing things to help sustain other people, or are you going to sustain yourself? I had to stand up. I had to actually think, me even being as a big sister, I always had to care about what other people think, how other people feel, because I have to care about my siblings. I have to care about a lot of things around me. I got to make sure that everything is nice and tidy, you know? You stop focusing on what you care about and what you want, because you feel like other people have your best interest. And even elders, even if you are a teenager right now, you're watching this, sometimes your parents are wrong. Sometimes they don't know. You have your own path. You are your own person, and they forget that you are an individual. When you think about the Black Panthers, when you think about Malcolm X, when you think about everybody who has made a change and a shift on this energetic field of this plane that we on, you think their parents wanted them to do that? Do you think they had somebody in their ear telling them, yeah, you can do this? It's always that one person who goes against the grain, who does something different from what other people are doing, who sticks out. You might not know what you want to do right now. You might not, but at the end of the day, at least you know that you're trying. Like I said, I had $2 to myself. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just had to work on myself. I had to work inside of my mind. I had to figure out and unclog things that I didn't even pay attention to through all of these years of my life. Once I started to clear up everything that I was doing wrong and everything that felt wrong inside of me, that's when my passion started to come. That's when that person who I've always been in the inside, even as a child, started to come out. I started making videos on the things that I cared about, the things that I thought about. I didn't even know people would actually listen to me speak. I grew up and I was shy. I barely spoke out. I promise you, if you're starting to get out of the matrix and stop working that job and stop being around certain people and stop caring about things like money, that most important part of your journey is when you have nothing. When you have everything is clear, you don't have nothing, not a dime, not nobody having your back. That's when the beauty of life and the beauty of the universe starts to work for you, because you are clear and you are clean. I hope that me speaking right now can help somebody or encourage somebody to be able to let go and go down the rabbit hole. Go down the path of the unknown, because you know what you're doing right now is not fulfilling you. So I just wanted to make this video to let y'all know that I went through it too. And I'm still going through it. I'm still growing and I'm still changing. But you will find your happiness, even if you don't know what that is right now. It's gonna come. Work towards clearing out everything that has been blocking you. When you have nothing, when you're at your lowest point, you can get out of it. It'll happen for you. Trust yourself. Trust your energetic field that is pulsating through the universe. You're attracting everything that you want. You just gotta unclog all of that trauma, all of that bullcrap that you went through, all of these thoughts and all of that, these issues that you're currently dealing with. You gotta unclog all of that and look at life from a different perspective. It's not that serious. Life is not that. Life should never be this hard. Okay? You should never be feeling like you can't make it. Be happy or do the things that you want to do. Go against the grain. Go against everything that try to tell you and try to determine what you are as soon as you come out of the womb. Go against it. Rise up. Become that person that you want to be. Breathe like that person. Think like that person. You don't know what you want to do. That's cool. That's fine. You know what you don't want to do, right? So stop doing what you don't want to do, and maybe everything will flow in the way you need it to. But I love y'all. I hope y'all. Thank you for watching this video if you've made it this far to the end. These clips that I've been showing y'all has been very vulnerable for me, and I hope that it can help, actually make you see, So I love y'all, and stay dangerous.